Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the first installment of Through the Hallways of Marando's Memories, a special kind of video series designed to provide a gallery of colorful events and people, a backstory, if you will, about those who frequented and entertained during the heyday at one of the Midwest's premier supper clubs. I'm Mike Marando, and I invite you to spend the next several minutes in what I hope will be a wonderful journey. Quad City restaurateur Jeff Marando, the affable co-owner, chef, and manager at Marando's restaurant, loved the Christmas holidays. From Carmen Cavallero to Guy Lombardo, Marando's was often the venue of choice for top-name entertainment. The club also hosted a wide range of events from company Christmas parties and other holiday engagements, and Jeff often served as the perfect host. But back in 1960-61, Jeff had, a 40-year itch to produce a Christmas song. You know, something catchy, youthful, and reflective of the season. As the story goes, he began piecing together the lyrics in the 1920s as an elementary school student. Years would go by, and as Marando's continued to host Christmas-themed events, Jeff would often entertain the kids while dressed up as Old St. Nick himself, and of course, adding lyrics to his soon-to-be-published song. Often, Jeff would rehearse it with pianist Freddie Joy of the famed Freddie Joy Trio. Why, Jeff and Freddie spent hours fine-tuning the lyrics, while the latter would put words to music. Then one day, while rehearsing at Marando's, legendary Quad City organist and entertainer Margie Minert overheard the song. Now, by 1961, Margie was an A-list radio and television entertainer in her own right at the height of her career, and one of the Quad City's most recognizable entertainers. In fact, some of her performances were broadcast live direct from Marando's over WHBF. So she urged the local restaurateur to copyright the work. And hey, who better than the famed Minert to recognize that Jeff just might have something of a hit, right? Then things began to happen. Enter Florida musician Don Baker of the Don Baker Orchestra, which had performed at Marando's on more than one occasion and had become good friends with Jeff. So Baker convinces a famed pianist Roger Williams over dinner one night at a Colorado restaurant to record the song, complete with a full children's choir. Williams was so taken with the song that he canceled the remaining portion of a concert tour to not only arrange studio time for rehearsal and recording, but he personally called the parents of all 31 children featured on the record. Jeff had it that Williams also personally interviewed 51 people before he found just the right person to play Santa Claus. Wow, talk about personal involvement. Williams, of course, was a national entertainer. Billboard magazine ranked him as the top-selling piano recording artist in history with 21 gold and platinum albums. Meanwhile, Baker, possibly sensing a big hit, offers Jeff $10,000 cash for the rights to the song. Well, Jeff respectfully turned the band leader down, but he did agree to share any ensuing royalties 50-50. In late fall 1961, the work was complete and the record was cut. Records were printed and distributed to several local and regional radio stations around the Midwest, and Santa Claus was officially born. In November of '61, the song caught the attention of Billboard magazine's Music Week. Wrote the Billboard reviewer, "A delightful kiddie-style Christmas side of Williams. The tune is fetching in itself, and the children's chorus and Williams' smart pianistics give it a real sound. Could go." Later that same month, a Moline record shop takes delivery of 200 copies, which sells out in hours. A first-run print of 200,000 records was ordered. As Christmas songs go, Santa Claus was in great company. Nat King Cole's revised the year before of The Christmas Song was as popular as ever. Christmas Sing-Along with Mitch just debuted, and Connie Francis' Baby's First Christmas, along with the Shirelles' Blue Holiday, were among the many favorites in the fall and winter of 1961. But for a snapshot in time, Jeff Marando's catchy tune with a full children's choir and Roger Williams tickling those ivories was in the mix and obviously a local favorite. Said Jeff years later, "You know, it's like a fairy tale. I never figured I'd be a songwriter. It looks like Santa might be good to me after all this year." So friends, ring in the holiday spirit by going back in time to a different place and enjoy Santa Claus, Santa Claus.
Gather round me so I can see just what to put under your Christmas tree. Mary wants a dolly and Tommy wants a bike. Johnny wants a teddy bear to take to bed at night. Listen to me, all you girls and boys, and make me a list of your favorite toys. Drop it in the mailbox, give Dad a copy too, and down the chimney I will come with Christmas gifts for you.
Hi everyone. Hey, thanks again for coming in and sharing a few moments with us today. It's very much appreciated. We're putting together additional video short stories of interest to be released in the coming weeks. And don't forget to check out marandosrestaurant.com for a front row seat over in the main dining room, or just grab dinner in a secluded booth in the bow and arrow room. Your choice. Until then, we'll travel with you next time through the hallways of Marando's memories.